Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's been a few days since my last video upload here on the channel, but we're here with episode number 31 of our Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke, and as you can see, of course, we ended the last episode by checking out this truck near the SS, and nothing we can do with it. We don't have strength, unfortunately. We need to get ourselves the Rainbow Badge from Erica in Celadon City. All I can do is dance around for the time being, but we also, what did we do? Well, last episode we took on two gym leaders, not one, but two. We took out Koga, who had pretty decent Pokemon, except we had the right type advantage against them. And, of course, we then took on Lieutenant Surge and earned ourselves the Thunder Badge as well. So what we're going to do this time is, it is now time to head on board the SSN and get the cut HM so we can finally advance forward in this game. I just want to be able to say I've seen this truck personally. So there we go. So let's start off with a team recap and see who we're working with. I was quite impressed with Medusa, our level 37 Onyx, who took on Lieutenant Surge's randomized War Turtle in the last episode. She has a defense of 140 with Dig, Rock Throw, Screech, and Bind. Next we have Gary the Gyarados, level 37, with 110 attack stat. Very cool. Surf, Dragon Rage, Bite, and Blizzard. Next is Jiggles the Wigglytuff, level 37 as well, with Body Slam, Double Slap, Sing, and Defense Curl. Next is Blaze, our Viridian Forest Charizard, at level 37, with stats up in the mid to high 70s, low 80s. Actually, speed is 86. That's not bad. Ember, Scratch, Growl, and Leer, and now that he's getting closer to level above level 36, he should finally start learning more moves at some point. I want Flamethrower. Of course, it's probably like a level 60-some move for a Charizard. But anyway, Guar is next, our level 37 Primeape, almost breaking 100 with the attack stat. He has Low Kick, Karate Chop, Rock Slide, and Seismic Toss now. And last but not least, we have... Why do we have you again? Oh, you are our Squirtle. Let's take a quick look at Jack, our Spearow, level 10, Peck, Growl, and Leer. I gotta switch you back out for... Buster, our Haunter. We'll get her back in a moment, but let's go ahead and get on board the SS and surf around on Gary, grab ourselves the cut HM, and finally bring an end to this, I guess, long overdrawn saga of the SS. And, like, they've been waiting to leave for a long time. People on board must be getting restless. Wait, where am I going? This is the wrong way to go. I gotta go up. I'm wasting so much time. Now, as I said, it's been a few days since we had a video upload on the channel. I didn't have any uploads over the weekend, and there's going to be a news update video thingy tomorrow, as long as I can get it recorded and edited in time. But I want to talk about the weekend and why there were no videos, and I think this is the way to go. But basically, we're getting back on track here with this series, if nothing else. And at some point this week, I want to go ahead and put a lot of time into preparing decks for all the Pokemon GX in Pokemon TCG Online, because a lot of times I'll put a deck together that week, but if I can do a bunch of decks in advance, then I just gotta choose one and go with it. Warg, I feel hideous. Ooh, seasick. Chaz rubbed the captain's back, from the side, mind you. Rub, 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 rub. Healing sound, activate. Oh, thank you, I feel much better. You wanna see my cut technique? I could show you if I wasn't ill. I know, you can have this. Teaches your Pokemon, you can see it cut anytime. There's no sound for that? Whew! Now that I'm not sick anymore, I guess it's time. I love this. Yuck! Shouldn't have looked. So what does this say? How to conquer seasickness. The captain's reading this. Do you have any more seasickness books on your shelf here? No, I got a lot of Pokemon books. Alright, question is, who do we teach Cut to? So I'm sure... Actually, could any of these Pokemon learn Cut? I'm sure Primeape can. Actually, only Blaze. Okay then. Try to learn Cut. I guess we don't need... Was it Growl and Leer he has? I can't even remember. I just did the team recap. Yeah, he has Growl and Leer. Let's get rid of Leer, because once we do learn Slash eventually, that ignores all stat changes such as defense drops, so we don't need to lower the defense. We just need to go ahead and critical slash our problems away. Alright, so we're getting back on standard track in a Pokemon playthrough. We now have Cut. We've gone way far ahead, and yeah, apparently I was saying... with Saffron City, could I take on Sabrina right now? And I thought that could be a big thing to break sequence again too, but regular viewer Robert did let me know that Team Rocket is blocking Saffron City Gym until you finish up with the Silphco office building. But I could go take on the Fighting Gym, and I think they have Pokemon level... maybe the 30s? I don't think they're close to level 40, so we could probably take them on for extra training. But I think I want to go for another badge. So Erica is next in line now that we've beaten Lieutenant Surge. Look at how it just takes the water with it, right behind itself. I wonder, are there any... Oh, I was going to say, are there any hidden items in the spot that it was docked? But I can't, it just walks you right out immediately. But something else we can do right now. Of course, first of all, I'm going to get back Haunter, or Buster, our Haunter. We'll put Jack in the PC. I can go get Cut. I have Cut. I can go get Fly with Cut, is what I meant to say. Alright. I'm getting all sidetracked here because the possibilities have opened up so much. So we're going to deposit Little Jack. Away you go. And let's get our Haunter back on the team. Where are you at there, Buster? Level 38 Buster. We'll take a look at her right here. Show you the stats we're working with. And I say her even though technically Buster is, I guess, more of like a gender-neutral kind of a name. In future playthroughs, if I get another Ghastly, I'll name it Buster, either or male or female. But I'm calling her because in Pokemon Go, my Gengar in that is female, so I kind of see Buster as a female for the time being. Anyway, level 38 with special stat of 103, with Psychic, Confuse Ray, Hypnosis, and Thunder, and the team is back together. You didn't see a layout change, because we already had everybody on the layout as it was. Poor Jack didn't get any screen time. Alright, let's hop on our bicycle. Way at the top of the list. In fact, I can put the HM01 away now. But we're going to head up. In fact, I got a couple of HMs I can put away. Once we get to Celadon City, I want to kind of dive right into the gym. But I want to kind of go right for the Fly HM. I'm pretty sure on my team, only only Blaze can learn Fly. So just to confirm, no, it's going to take us out of our way. I was going to say, just to confirm, we'll go check out the gym, see that Team Rocket is blocking it, but nah, we're coming this way to Celadon City. Wonder how our items are doing. We're probably fine. Alright, so since, I guess from, I'm trying to think. Once I get the badge here, I guess the next thing would be just to go after Team Rocket. So I'll get the Fly HM first, get this over with. We don't have an encounter on this route yet. We can get an encounter up in this grass here. Now technically we did find a Snorlax, but those static encounters don't count as your one-time random encounter in a Nuzlocke. Let's see what we get on route, whatever this one is. I already have a Weedle. I know that for a fact. Weedle is on Cycling Road, and I caught you, Stinger. So we get to wander away and find something else. Come on, give me something. I know there's no Mewtwo here, but give me something comparable. Do I have you? I don't think I do. Let me double check my list here. Nidoran male. I do not think so. So this is going to be our encounter. I guess Medusa can just bind it. I don't think we're in any fear of knocking it out with a bind attack. Not at all. So let's just keep the bind going on for a little bit longer. This kind of makes up... yeah, kind of makes up for the Nidoking that we encountered outside Viridian Forest and never managed to capture. Because... oh, that seems so long ago. And not just because I missed some uploads this weekend, but like... how far back was that it was like... you know, captures were difficult at that point. Where are my Pokeballs? 23 Pokeballs. This has to be a capture. It's in the red HP. Gotcha. Alright, Nidoran collected, Nidoran male, added to the Pokedex. Nidoran, the poison pin Pokemon. Its large ears are always kept upright. If it senses danger, it will attack with a poisonous sting. I'll give you a nickname, of course. We're going to name you after my Nidoking in Pokemon Go. We're going to go with a nice, simple, probably kind of an obvious name, Spike. Spike was transferred to Bill's PC. Now, I wonder how many Pokemon are in the PC. I should be careful with that, because... in fact, I should probably just open a new box to be safe. How'd you get in? Good effort. Thank you. I used Cut. It's not really that much effort. It's more my Charizard's effort. Unless you were talking to my Charizard, in which case Blaze thanks you. Hey, it's a Fearow. Is it randomized? No. Queen. That's an interesting sound effect. Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. We now have Fly, everybody. 2 HMs in one go. HM02 is Fly. It will take you back to any town. Put it to good use. So, again, let's teach that to someone right away. I'm pretty sure only Blaze will be able to pick that up. Alright, Fly attack. Yep, so Blaze is going to have to be doing double duty as an HM, not slave, an HM utilizer. Let's call him that, because he is no way at all being a slave. We're going to get rid of Growl. Once we get Slash, we can replace Scratch with Slash. Once he eventually learns Flamethrower, we can have that as an option as well for more powerful damage, as we can now fly around to any place we've been. In fact, before we take on Erica, should I go back to Pallet Town and look for Mewtwo down south? I don't know if I want to jump the gun on that just yet, if I want to save that as like a cliffhanger-y kind of thing. I want to go. I want to see. I gotta see what can we find. Now I'm gonna go for a grass encounter. Wait, was that what you guys wanted? Hang on. In fact, I can't even look it up. I don't know what video I asked that question on. I was asking you guys, should it be a surf encounter or a grass encounter? I do think someone said surf encounter. So I'll go with that. In fact, wait a minute. We can get an encounter here in Pallet Town. Can we get a surfing encounter in Pallet Town? It might just be fishing. I'll try fishing in Pallet Town, but we'll go surfing here on route, whatever route this is. I don't even know. 21, I think? Do we find the mythical, not mythical exactly, legendary Mewtwo in our surfing endeavors? Do we find anything in our surfing endeavors? Leave a comment down below. Do you think I'll get Mewtwo? Because now's the time to find out. Pretty sure I don't have a Porygon. I would remember that. Alright, so, would Bind knock you out, though? I'm gonna throw a Pokeball. I'm gonna try for a couple grass encounters just to see. What? Come on. Huh. I'm gonna try Bind Attack. Like, if I don't get the Porygon, I'm not that upset. That's not bad damage. Alright, Pokeball now. Why, though? Okay, we can go ahead and Hypnosis you, though. Let's go into Buster. Tip Hypnosis off, put you to sleep. Ensure the capture, because how are you going to survive, or how are you going to break out with that much HP, being asleep? Thank you. Don't wake up immediately. That's going to slow things down. Thank you. Alright, the capture is about to be made. Pokeball, go. I wonder what the capture rate is for Porygon, because you only ever get them as like a gift Pokemon. Why? Why would you? Just... I don't know what to call... Oh, wait, I know what to call you. I was going to say, I don't have a nickname for you. Of course, if I don't capture you, that's not a problem. You stay asleep. You take yourself a nap. All that swimming around must be tiring on the old circuits on this virtual Pokemon. It's funny, like... Pokemon have always been sort of interesting in the way that they come about, because they say Porygon, I believe, was it the first man-made or first virtual Pokemon? I forget, there's some sort of description about that. In fact, if I capture it, I'll probably find out if one of these 16 remaining Pokeballs does the trick. But they talk about other Pokemon that are created, and, Magearna is supposed to be currently the oldest created Pokemon by humans. So kind of, of course, it predates Porygon. Why do you gotta wake up? We can't even hurt you any little bit more. I was gonna say, if you had Harden, which I don't think you do, you get Sharpen and Tackle, but if it was Harden, I could maybe confuse it, but based on when we were trying to capture and execute way back in the day, episode 2 or 3, that tiny little bit of red HP, I'm gonna say is probably 1 hit point remaining, but regardless, we have added Porygon to the collection. Porygon, the virtual Pokemon. The only Pokemon people anticipate can fly into space. None have managed that feat yet, however. Now, is it Porygon Z that does that, or Porygon 2? So we're going to nickname you... Now, I don't yet have a Porygon in... Well, I have 3 Porygon in Pokemon Go. But when I do eventually get my 5th one, and I can choose one as my main Pokemon, it's going to be Headroom. Does anyone out there get the reference to the nickname Headroom for a virtual, blocky-looking Pokemon? Alright, let's go for a couple of random encounters in the grass. I just got to see, was Mewtwo here the entire time? Hello, Mewtwo. I could have had you as a grass encounter. Oh well. At least we know where you are. Bye, Mewtwo. I got a Porygon instead. Not quite the same thing. Regardless, that is our encounter. We're going to fly back to Celadon City. And let's go ahead and take on the gym in Celadon City. Take on those grass types. Of course, randomize into whatever else that might be. But before I leave, I'm going to deposit some items, and I'm going to open up a new box on the computer. Because we got to be close to 20 by now. I didn't write these encounters down. I don't have my pencil. I'll do it later. I'm sure I won't forget. What did I even get? Nidoran, Porygon. And we didn't get our encounter in Pallet Town. I'll do that when I get back to Pallet Town. Alright, so we're going to deposit the HMs that we do not need. HM04 we can put away. HM, we still have, 1 and 2. And get rid of the SS ticket again now, too. Eventually, I know the PC's going to fill up with items as well, though. Because I don't use my TMs enough. Wait, do I want to give Thunderbolt to anybody? Not just yet. We'll probably put that away as well. So, that is Thunderbolt, I believe. Yeah, because we would have gotten that from Surge, and then had to get the ticket to surf down to the truck. Alright, so we are good. Every time I put the bike away. Why do I do that? Because I try to hit the... I know why I do it, because I hit the A button to confirm the selection, but the selection's already on. Like I don't know. Let's just change the box. Change over to box number 2. I just remember we have box 12 has the injuries in them. Dratini, Shelly, no. Alright, moving on. I could heal up, but I don't think we have that much damage on us regardless, so we're just gonna bike our way down. I forgot the bike's at the bottom of the list again. I'm gonna probably off-camera shift it back up to speed things up in the long run. But now that we can cut, we can get into Celadon Gym. It's kind of crazy, too. Like, if you somehow had a way to get into the gym without cut, you still need cut to actually get to Erica within the gym. So they really blocked that off quite well. And here we're going to talk to a creepy old man. Unless, did they change him for yellow? Nope, he's still just as creepy as ever. So, Celadon City Pokemon Gym, leader Erica, the nature-loving princess. Let's pop on in. Gee, wonder who the winning trainers might happen to be. Yep. Blue. So we're going to get everybody taken care of. Who needs the level? We'll leave Medusa in this grass-type gym, of course, because why not? That's some good training. She took on a Wartortle in the last gym. What do you mean I'm not allowed in here? See, I don't get that. This is like the whole Wonder Woman women-only screening all over again. You can't just say only women are allowed in your gym. You know, this is a gym where everybody should be free to go. Of course, that's a whole topic of debate I'm not going to start off here on my channel. I've just heard about it, and enough said. Anyway, let's focus on the task at hand. Taking on this Jolteon with a simple dig attack. Down it goes. Did you have any other Pokemon? Level 38! I'll take that. And a Kingler. That's a switch. Or is it? I'm going to be risky again. I know I'm crazy keeping my Onix in against a water type, but your special stat is not super crazy good. You know what? Now I'm scared. I don't know why it just hit me, but I'm like, no, you know what? Your special stat's not amazing, but mine isn't either. Despite the fact I was 15 levels above, that bubble probably would still hurt. I think a Dragon Rage is the best move. You got decent-ish defense. Of course, we are still 14 levels above, and all you're going to do is bubble, alright? Wouldn't it be something if you lowered my speed and then went for Guillotine? That would really hurt. Fortunately, you're still not faster than us. Good stuff. Of course, just as I said that, I saw possible Guillotine happening once my speed dropped. You're too rough! Well, I do have a Gyarados. I mean, what more can be said about that? Let's let Guar lead the way next, as you see what you have to say for yourself. Bleh! I hope Erica wipes you out. Not a chance! Actually, slight little chance, maybe? I don't know. I was getting bored. Wonder what her levels are. They shouldn't be... Well, they should be... I'm thinking level... What were they in the red and blue? 20-ish? 27, 29, or was it 29, 31? I don't know. Somewhere around there. Guar, take this thing out, would ya? Just karate chop it. Its defense shouldn't handle this. Didn't think so. Electrode is down. That thing could have blown up, but we weren't worried at all. Oddish comes in next. You know what? Karate chop this. I think I just karate chop my way through everything here, probably. At the levels they're at. Yep. Critical karate chop. What is next? We see Ekans. Or as, was it Pokemon Stadium 1 or 2? The announcer calls it Ekans, which just sounds weird. But down it goes as an Onix comes in. Ooh, interesting stuff. Kick it! You might survive with your defense. Never mind. I guess my attack... Yeah, we're close to 100 for the attack stat, I guess. Beauty is done for. My makeup! I didn't touch you, though. Grass-type Pokemon are tough against the Water-type. They also have an edge on Rock and Ground Pokemon. That is true. Too bad you didn't utilize any of that knowledge in the battle. Trainer number 3. Look at my Grass Pokemon. They're so easy to raise. Actually, that reminds me. That last trainer had an Oddish. Whoa, crazy, right? Alright, Beauty with 2 Pokemon. That's not a Grass-type Pokemon. In fact, that was my starter, who we lost way before his time. Again, it just hit me. Critical Comet Punch 4 times. What are the actual odds on that? I don't know. Very minimal chance, but it happened. Gotta roll with it. Guar has level 38 as a Staryu comes in. Not a single Grass type among the team. Chop brings you down. And What was I gonna say? Something about... Well, it's not in footage, not on the channel, but somehow just seeing Staryu made me think of Starmie, my Pokemon, or Luma in Pokemon Go, and that somehow made me think of my Steelix, because I have a Steelix now in Pokemon Go, which is pretty cool. And all that being said, I have no idea why my brain wandered to that. But, let's continue on. Is there any hidden items? No, of course not. I'm gonna attack you from the side. Aren't you the Peeping Tom? No. Although, alright, this might blow some people's minds out there. Chaz is not my first name. It's my middle name. It's short for Charles. My actual first name is Thomas. So, I wasn't peeping, but I am a Tom of sorts. Alright, let's go ahead and fly. Yeah, this thing could water gun me. Could also try to tail whip me. It's not really going to bother me, because fly attack, critical, is a one-hit KO. I didn't think a regular would have done it, but thanks for the critical. As a Golbat comes in next, let's go with... Let's see what Cut looks like. Yeah, nothing. And hardly any damage, but does an Ember get the knockout? And if not, could I learn Flamethrower, please? I remember for the longest time, I thought Flamethrower was a TM in Gen 1. I don't know why I thought that. Just like, maybe because as a Gen 3 it comes out as a TM. We get Fire Punch in Gen 2. But yeah, for some reason I thought, like, because Ice Beam and Thunderbolt are TMs and Surf is an HM, I thought Flamethrower was also a TM back here. Oh, you weren't peeping? We get a lot of Gawkers. See? She knows. I wasn't peeping. I'm just Tom. And where are you, Blaze? You're at the top. Okay, we're going to cut our way in here. We got 3 more trainers and then the gym leader. I might save Erica for the next video, however. Don't bring any bugs or fire Pokemon in here. Well, I've got my Charizard leading the way, so... Watch, you're going to have something to prepare against that. You're going to have a Rock type. I called it! Oh. Alright, he's going to have a Zapdos. Alright then, so Thunder Shock should be the only thing we have to fear. Wait, I already have Slash? How did I not know I already have Slash? Slash it! I read the team recap. I thought I still had Scratch? What was that all about? This is gonna do nothing. We're fine. Zapdos doesn't scare me whatsoever. That was even a critical hit. We're not we're paralyzed. Well... Obviously, the safe bet is to go into Medusa. If you're gonna paralyze me with a critical Thunder Shock, you brought this on yourself, Zapdos. If I could, I would Smackdown you, and then dig. Smackdown is not an option just yet, but we're going to go super effective Rock Throw. We're going to miss that Rock Throw. We're going to absorb the Thunder Shock. We're not sprinklered on. You can't Thunder Shock me. Down you go. Paralyzed critical hit. Come on. Level 38, though. We can get Blaze out of the active spot. And next in is a Kakuna. Might as well. Super effective. Do we knock you out because your defense might handle it, but it does not handle it whatsoever. Kakuna falls to our giant rock snake Pokemon. Oh, you! That's me. Look, the grass already grew back with the bush behind me. Our leader, Erica, might be quiet, but she's also very skilled. Well, we'll find out eventually. Of course, we are way over leveled for this part of the game, given the fact that we advanced onto Koga already. Let's go. Welcome to Celadon Gym. You better not underestimate girl power. Girl power. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Are you gonna whip me? What is this? The fact that she's tossing a Pokeball into the air, she has a whip, reminds me, I was talking to a friend of mine. I saw a video some time ago. Yeah, it's a Mewtwo, I don't care. I saw a video some time ago of... I'm assuming it was real because, you know, the character I'm talking about is Bruce Lee in this video, but Bruce Lee was playing ping pong against not just one person, but 2 people at one point, and he was using nunchucks to do it, right? They're using the paddles, they're hitting them back at him, and he's spinning the thing like, you know, kind of like a whip, that's what made me think of it, but he's smacking the ping pong ball back with nunchucks, and it's like, he's got some really good control over those nunchucks to be able to use those as like a ping pong paddle. Why are you trying to teleport? Oh, I know, because you saw what I did to Mewtwo, and you're like, how am I going to stand up to that, right? Alakazam tries to flee the field as a grass type. Interesting stuff. I like how I just completely glossed over the fact that I just beat a Mewtwo. Whatever. It's level 20-something. Oh, beaten! Oh, why couldn't I get a Mewtwo? I've got a Porygon. I can't even evolve it. I didn't bring my best... Okay, wait, hang on. Back that up. She used a Mewtwo, and she didn't bring her best Pokemon? Wait till next time. Alright, so we did just level up with good old Jiggles. We're going to let Gary... So we're going to get everyone to level 38 here. Think of all the training we're gonna get in Silph Code too. We're gonna be prepared for Sabrina, no problem. Pleased to meet you. My hobby is Pokemon training. Is it really? Let's see how well your training has brought you. You got a Pokemon. You got Gary. You can just surf. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, you're gonna quick attack me. Alright, I think Surf gets the knockout. And if so, that brings us to the end of the video because we are now at time. We're going to save Erica for the next video. And yes, we're all level 38 before taking on Erica. Very cool stuff. We're all even across the board. Oh, splendid. In fact, I don't think I need to go back and heal because I got enough Pokemon that I can probably take Erica's 3 Pokemon on. I have a blind date coming up. I have to learn to be polite. So we are here now going to hide in the corner. We're going to save the game. And in the next episode, we'll take on Erica and then head over into Saffron City and start dealing with Team Rocket. I could take on the Fighting Gym first. I might save that for after Team Rocket, though. We'll see what happens. But if you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to drop a like down below on the video and leave any comments you want to leave on the series thus far. And if you missed any episodes along the way, of course, in the description, there's a link to the full playlist of Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. You can see how things all began with my nice starter Dratini and follow along to the point that we lost him. Critical Comet Punch. Darn Kangaskhan. But you can check that out yourself. Spoilers if you haven't seen that yet. But anyway, there's also going to be some links during the outro to some other videos that I have done, plus a link to subscribe to the channel for more daily Pokemon content, such as Pokemon TCG online videos. We're going to have those coming back this week. Pokemon Go videos. I was like, what else do I do? Pokemon Go videos. Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battles, which I'll talk about that in tomorrow's news update video as well. I have something recorded I could showcase. I feel weird that's going to be like late, but I mean I could show it off. But anyway, I'll talk about that tomorrow in the news update video thingy. And also on the channel, we have news update video thingies every week / every 2 weeks, depending on how much news builds up. So if you want to check some of that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel for the updates as they upload and occur. But with all that, we are now done. Thank you once again for watching today's Pokemon Yellow Randomized Nuzlocke. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.